It's not quite the desert, but it is marginal land and probably the last place I'd expected to find lettuce and other vegetables growing in the sandy soil. This is northern Senegal, where malnutrition rates are high and communities live on the front lines of climate change. I came here to see what's known as the Great Green Wall, part of a continent-wide vision to plant a wall of greenery stretching from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east. The aim is to hold back the desert and promote agriculture. On this stretch, the wall is not yet that great, and nor is it particularly green, but the vegetables women grow add real variety to their diets, and any surplus can be sold on local markets. As I was to find out, adapting to more extreme weather patterns is an urgent priority in Senegal. Talk to almost anyone, and they'll tell you they've noticed the climate change dramatically in the past 25 years. In the village of Kaymor, I met Malik Bar, an inspirational head of a local organisation that works with WFP to help local people hold back the tide of climate change. Here, villagers collect volcanic rock to fill nets fashioned from steel wire and make walls to stop the flow of floodwaters that have literally peeled off the surface of the earth and cut huge ravines through the village. It's a real self-help project, and almost everyone is involved, driven by a genuine fear that if they don't take this action, they'll have to abandon their homes and move elsewhere. The ingenuity of communities living with climate change is sometimes quite inspirational. This land in the coastal village of Fail used to be used to grow rice, but salinization from rising seawater has rendered it infertile. Until, that is, a local initiative was hatched to build a dike and keep the saltwater at bay. It took villagers 4.5 months to construct this wall, and again, WFP food was used as an incentive as part of a Food for Assets program. Now the salt water is being held back, the concentration of salt in the soil on the other side is falling, and in a matter of years farmers should be able to plant rice here again. A positive byproduct of this work is that it's raised salt levels in another part of the inlet, boosting opportunities for local production of salt for national sale and consumption. Another way that communities here in Senegal are adapting and surviving in the face of climate change and weather shocks.